Is anyone ever else out there sometimes feel, and this is just my feelings, especially now, I guess in the times. It's just, it's kind of like that movie, Never Ending Story, where basically they're talking to him and he's hearing them speak through this book. But he's actually a part of the book. He's actually part of the story. It's not just a regular book. It's a book that he's actually the story that he's a part of. And it's almost like you have to tend to wonder, are we as a human race a part of some weird story? And we hear, like I watched a friend's video the other day, and right before I heard church bells off in the distance. I'm nowhere near a church, but yeah, that happens. And sometimes I hear an echo, or sometimes I hear a loud dinging. It's only specifically in my right ear. I have to wonder, and I wonder if anybody else out there. It doesn't matter. You don't have to believe in God, whoever, whatever you believe in. I'll ask you: have you ever felt in your life, or feel like even still today, that you ever feel like we're in some kind of weird story that a lot of people just don't realize we're in, regardless of what lives people are living in? We're all just really living in this big story. Every time I see my life, it's like encased. I see memories now, especially because I've had dreams and visions coming into me like a flood since 2020. Every memory I see is always encased in water. It's like every time I see a memory of mine, it's like every day that memory, the memories we have are being encased in water. And each scene is being shifted and split over, but every scene is encased in water. Why do I say encased in water? Because I do remember when I did die, floating and hearing the sound of water, and always being drawn to water. Water is really, a lot of people don't realize that it's biblical. H2O. What is it? Coming out of the water, out of our mother's womb. It was like, you have to ask yourself, coming out of the water, we go back into the water because I died, heard the sound of water, out of the water, back into the water. Baptism. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Alright, so